Hello today. This is some Chinese Oriental art coming for you from the start we have here on this rendezvous beginning. Next up, we're here in Mississippi hoping to be delicious, start off a new occupation from overseas to the Mississippi's for job referral, enhancement, a fun girl. Now, as immigration, the office that held everyday relations and hope this comes out swell. The sensei from Hong Kong. The sensei from Hong Kong. You see, the sensei from Hong Kong and the guy from Mississippi and his female got it going on. Wish them well. Because what's up ahead, he might just be misled. But should he agree, then he'll find this accuracy. Now, friend at job. Friend at job. Job well done. Off not to re-rob, but hopefully on and on. A little kung fu practice makes fists fastest, in which these are lashes, in that to which you stitch, and hopefully there wasn't any clashes. Now, once China comes to the black community, then you must receive an immunity, a compensation, commune. Then this new occupation from the immigration office has an African tune. And as we pursue, then must you accept this rendezvous. Once again, you see Bobby and his girlfriend from Mississippi, and they are trying to get the immigration office to accept what is on the mission. Possibly a faith of integrity that lets her be alone with this mystery. Romantically, they got it going on, damaging in Chinese zone. Time to go to China. Okay, we're at the airport. The guy from Mississippi catches his flight. The Chinese master from the immigration office says good night. Do job well done, and everything will be all right. Be careful, son, because your mission is to the satisfaction of the flight. Now, arriving in China. Once arrived in China, then things started to heat up and organize vagina. This fight broke out without doubt because the guy tried to rob. Now, this guy got back on his job to take care of business, and look, there are no witnesses. Hopefully, this will be a business that has skills. It goes to the distance of being real. Art from China. Now, sex doll. Sex doll appears on the table. She actually wants food. Bobby is able. Now you think this is rude, but we have to find what Mr. Two sent Bobby over to do. This is a good sign for you that everything is okay. Then, well, one day it will be free. This position for in which it is sent to me. Sumo wrestling, a high efficiency sport in Asia. Sumo wrestling. Now, you see, the sumo wrestler are heavyweight title holders. They go from day to day, throwing those shoulders toward each other's way, accepting a blow. Then you might formalize in which there is a way to go down from the skies, up out the blue, the sunrise. A chauffeur too, out on the avenue. Open your eyes because this skit is true. Sumo wrestling. Yes, sumo wrestling. realize the story. It's time for more Kung Fu. The operation to glory. No. Where is Mrs. Fong Wang Do? You have to take control to find your path or your road. But there is no way to step out without a bout. More Kung Fu. Check into a motel where you may find what it is in which you've trailed. Time is dying, and I wish you well. Rethink it over in your sleep. Hopefully, you'll wake and things will be at ease to in which you got a wink from this little witch into which I think she is possessing you to be off the case from overseas. But day to day, here it is. It's the business of we because missing is this man's spouse, and you have to help him retrieve her before anybody else finds out. Time to find Mr. Two back in the USA. So the guy is on the case of Mrs. Fong Wong Do. He's looking day to day, streetwise, trying to find her before anyone else do. Now, in order to collect this information, that he needs a little more funding from the nations. And just in case Mr. Two is still in place, so we can have this job to go through before not too long out of the day. Illustrated by Terry L. Greer. Oriental appear. What you have here. You know, I'm a small time country boy. You know, I work hard and try to appeal off to a good start. Hopefully, you understand that my images are truly a unique thrill, concrete, solid evidence of a capture before you start the laughter. I adore everything about the way life is about. And I would like to see this through so I could have my place in life with you. So if you can just try to work me in, then maybe I could receive some of the dividend. Now you see there is the dragon, and the hammock, the hammock. The street vendor is in the hammock, not trying to do any damage. The dragon started to become a passion sweetheart because everybody is lasting. You know, it's just life from the start because without the day-to-day strife, we would be falling apart. The dragon, the dragon. Now we have a little trip down the canal into which the city of China, yes, you have voyage in a canoe, making a trip right through the streets that are Greek Foundation Avenue. I want to teach this awareness about Asian invasion. So I'm giving you a heads up so we won't be too out of luck. Beautiful Oriental girl. I call this some birdcage from the Asian world. You have your Buddhists, your Zens, your Chineses, your Orientals, manufacturers, producers, practical reducers, static. It's like plastic. But tonight, you and me gonna make everything right. Responsibly, love is the light. So, honey, we can be together like a snow bunny on the weekend. Now, a little more kung fu. This is a chore for the best of us too. To go out and fight without a doubt because everything's we're trying to find Mr. Two's queen without any altercations, but Kung Fu takes care of everybody's dedication to the Asians. I spy, I spy. Somewhere there's a high rise up in the skies. I peep at you. What you gonna do? Get closer. Remember, honey boo, I was the right man that sculpture. So let's take it to the top. Just like flip or flop. Non-stop. The dice roll I pass. Art so now I got class. Just like the models of Centerfold out there selling that ass. Should you give me the ups? The I'm blowing good stuff. Screenplay. Dreams are made. Day to day. Highway. It was starring me, Terry from the Mississippi, from the front to the back. Now here, this is where it's at. Asia, Asia, you see, over here, this is a beauty that tells you that you're welcome, Mr. To negotiate for you, protege. Mr. Two Protege, I will help you solve your way. So just relax and see into these facts. Asian bus travel. You have tour bus. Look close at tour bus. Don't make fuss. Just look at tour bus. It's on the way. Travel to Asia today through new railway, which I paved the way. Tour bus. Now we have the Holy Grail in China. Strange Bovana. Do you got some change? I'm gonna find her. Baby. Game. Meet you in the diner. I can't take the blame. Cause this is China. China remains. Illustrated. Holy Grail. Holy Grail. More of Kung Fu. The virtual styles of Kung Fu are part of Mr. Two's plot to receive his spot overseas. Now, Kamikaze flight will achieve this right to be in eternity. So just relax, sit back, watch that. Agent illustration in USA. Asian illustration. Now we have a prodigy son of China. This is my version of the master himself, Bruce Lee, talking to me. More cartoon style kung fu up next. It's a sick review. Kung Fu Tribute. The operation of finding missing lady. Today, it's in full rotation. People taking places because what happened to her, somebody might up took her away, no longer here today. That's what we're here to replace. Kung Fu. Back at the hotel, all is well. And we're making a deal that hopefully it will sell. You see operative on the telephone. He's trying to negotiate a drop zone. The kung fu of Mr. Two protege was too much for you. Now you must release today, this afternoon. And Bobby takes Mrs. Fong Wong Du off the bed of nails up from hell. He grabs her and hits the trail faster than anyone else can ever tell. I know y'all want to see Sweet Daddy, baby. Let me show you. See, I'm pimped out all the time, baby. See, I'm always pimping, baby. I'm always pimping. You know what I mean? You can't get no clean than this pimping, cause I need a queen. This is Mississippi, baby, and I will fill your dreams if you just reach out and witness, lady. Cause this, I'm on the scene, and I mean business, baby. Now these are few obstacles after receiving the missing lady. That is not impossible, but it's very capable, logical, and willing to be on the table. The UN now is exclaiming Mrs. Fong Wandu, letting her be released to the nations that have had her tracked down and found. This is an Asian version of Missing Lady. I'm rehearsing because I'm missing daily the missing lady. Summit meeting. This lady had caused quite an array of fuss today. Now they're back in the American way. Summit meeting, into which they're finna be leaving Asia and going back to the Americas. This is a greeting because we are not terrorists, but players in which that there are many chairs. Take a seat. You might find it to be sweet and unique because it's all up to us to be what we keep. Back in the USA, it came your past, and Bobby has saved the day at last. Mr. Two was a happy sensei to have his wife back in good hands, and it was time for a party, including of Bobby taking a stand. The intrusion is over. All my illusions can be found on the green clover. To sacrifice the routine of Mr. Two's queen as if the life appeared in a dream. If your destiny is truly your fate, then don't hesitate. Just make it a test to prove your life straight. Voila. Kung Fu. Now you see art illustrations ending from overseas nations. This ending, ending.